The top 5 regrets of the dying. Bronnie Ware, an Australian nurse who spent several years caring for patients in the last stages of their lives, captured profound insights in her book, The Top 5 Regrets of the Dying. Through deep conversations with those nearing death, she identified common patterns of regret, which offer powerful lessons for the living. These 5 regrets are not just personal reflections, they represent universal human truths that can inspire us to live more consciously and authentically. Regret number 1. I wish I'd had the courage to live a life true to myself, not the life others expected of me. This was the most common regret among all the patients Bronnie cared for. As people reflect on their lives, many realize they had not lived according to their own values, dreams, or aspirations. Instead, they were influenced by societal pressures, family expectations, or the fear of judgment. What does this teach you? People often suppress their dreams to meet others' expectations. Fear of failure or disapproval leads to settling for mediocrity. Reluctant people don't realize until it's too late that happiness is a choice. When people see life through the lens of mortality, unfulfilled dreams stand out painfully. So let me ask, are you living a life that truly feels like your own? Regret number 2. I wish I hadn't worked so hard. This regret was especially common among male patients, though it is increasingly relevant for women too. Ware notes that many people become so consumed by their careers that they miss out on important moments with family and friends. They sacrifice presence for productivity. So, what are the learning points here? Excessive work often comes at the cost of relationships and well-being. People wish they had prioritized time with their children, spouses, and loved ones. Many patients expressed sadness that they missed their children's youth or their partner's companionship. Drain. Work may bring financial security, but memories and meaningful connections matter more in the end. Regret number 3. I wish I'd had the courage to express my feelings. Many people suppress their emotions to avoid conflict, maintain peace, or protect others' feelings. However, this often leads to internal resentment, unresolved issues, and a life lacking in emotional honesty. What are the key takeaways? Unspoken words and emotions create invisible barriers in relationships. Phimanical-pressed feelings often lead to bitterness and regrets. Emotional honesty can lead to healthier relationships and self-respect. Unspoken courage to speak up allows us to grow, heal, and connect on a deeper level. Regret number 4. I wish I had stayed in touch with my friends. Many dying individuals spoke of friendships that had faded due to neglect or life's busyness. In their final days, they missed the simple joys and deep bonds that friendships bring. Often, it wasn't too late to reconnect, but sometimes it was. Key points to note. Friendships require intentional effort to maintain. People regret letting precious connections slip away due to time or pride. Human connection, not accomplishments, brings peace and joy. A simple call or visit can rekindle meaningful bonds. Presentation tip. Ask, who have you lost touch with that you would love to hear from today? Regret number 5. I wish that I'd let myself be happier. This may sound surprising, but many people only realize at the end that happiness is largely a choice. They had spent years stuck in routines, bad relationships, or negative thinking, believing they couldn't change. It's true that people often settle for familiarity over joy. There's a of change or judgment keeps many stuck in unhappiness. Humor, play, spontaneity, and gratitude are keys to joyful living. Happiness is not something we earn, it's something we allow. Take a moment and reflect. What would you do differently if you believed happiness is within your control? Bronnie Ware's personal reflections. Bronnie's role wasn't just as a caregiver, she was a student of human wisdom. As she listened, she realized that each regret boiled down to not living authentically. Her patience taught her that tided, and it's our most precious asset. Luval and connection are what truly matter in the end. Mediated, presence, rage, presence, and gratitude create a meaningful life. Bronnie herself left a high-stress job in banking to pursue a simpler, more fulfilling life of writing, caregiving, and music. Her story adds weight to the message. Change is possible at any stage of life. These are the key takeaways for the living to avoid these regrets. 1. Know yourself and live according to your values. 2. Regit space for relationships. Don't let busyness take over. 3. Speak your truth kindly but clearly. 4. They are living without regrets isn't about being perfect. It's about being present, honest, and courageous. If you were told you had 1 year to live, what would you change today? What matters most to you that you're neglecting?